Sarah was my class fellow. She always was exceptional and was a center of attraction to everyone. I was also her admirer, but that liking was one-sided because she never showed a special attraction to anyone. The classroom seemed deserted in her absence, and I prayed every day of her presence, which made me extra regular, which my teachers always admired, but the reason behind was unknown to them. Actually, I never wanted to miss her sight. Time has wings, and we didn't know how the university was in the final round for us. With a heavy heart, I went to the university and came back home thinking what life would be like without her sight. Though, as class fellows, we worked together on many projects, but hidden emotions always remained inside of my heart. Everyone plans in life, so we did too. My plan was to go into hotel management as an intern. When the university asked my intention, I gave them my consent. It was a happy joy for me that Sarah wanted to be an intern in hotel management too. My happiness knew no bound. We had been sent to a famous hotel in the city for this purpose. Here, the passion developed which lasted to our marriage. We saw many dreams together, but all dreams never come true. After marriage, we settled in a flat near our hotel. The first year flew away like a day, and we celebrated our first anniversary. My family, colleagues, and all my classmates participated, and we celebrated in the same hotel where we worked, so the event was really a success. We planned for going to France, since after our marriage we struggled to settle ourselves first. Shortage of funds never allowed us to take the big decision. Now was the time to enjoy. We were also planning about having a baby, which seemed quite a task because we both were working. And rearing a child is really an uphill task for us. So many blessings in such a short time, I was thinking myself the luckiest person in the world. Do such things happen in life, whatever you desire, you achieve. But I think joys and pleasure make tragedy worse. One day as I got up for work, I saw her lying in bed. I called her, but she told me that she was not feeling well, so she could not go to work that day. I called her many times, and she said that she would be okay after taking some rest. I told her to consult a doctor, and she promised. In the evening, I saw her lying unconscious. I took her to the hospital nearby where they did some tests. Then the dreadful news came that she is suffering from cancer, which was in its early stage. The untold fear had unfolded itself, as life is not a bed of roses. Then the real value of life and partnership was revealed to us. We started the treatment, but in the process, all my savings that we saved for the France tour were gone, and my job too. Then the survival battle started. I could not leave her alone, but I could not sit at home as both treatment and needs of life demand money. The show of life must go on too. My family, of course, supported me, but for every support there is an edge. At last, we planned to start home delivery of fast food, which I could easily manage and take care of her too. She also helped me in running the business. In the beginning, I faced many hardships. At last, with better management, I was able to run my business quite better. For this purpose, I delivered myself on bike because the car we sold for her treatment. Sometimes I took her with me as she felt bored at home occasionally. It was a different experience. Customers once came to us and now we went to them. Even it was our own business and a chance of survival. There were many good clients of mine, but one house was my permanent client in the evening. I delivered almost every now and then. One day when I reached the house and handed over the parcel to a young man, he asked me why I carried my wife sometimes with me, so I told the whole story. He looked a bit worried and felt sorry for this. Next day they ordered some food which I prepared and carried it to them. The same young man came outside and gave me a big envelope for which I refused, but he said that his father wanted me to have it and I could return when things would be better. I really needed money, so I could not refuse for long. When I reached home, I screamed it was a huge amount of money, which was a promise to my wife to relive again. I left delivery work and focused on her treatment. She fought a brave battle and recovered earlier than usual. The doctors were very happy and asked us to come for a routine checkup. Things started to come back to us again as the circumstances were moving on a track once again. We got our jobs again, and the things slowly were coming to their routine. In the meantime, I never forgot to pray for those people who helped us in difficult times, and especially for that family, which in trust gave me such a huge amount in our need. I thought to thank them when we could manage the amount. I took a loan from the bank, and one evening we decided to go together. When we reached there and pushed the bell many times but nobody answered. I dialed the same number through which they used to contact me, but no response. Later we banged the door but found no response. After a long time, almost half an hour, an old man from the neighbors came out and asked us the reason for knocking the door. I told him that they were my customers and I delivered fast food here. He wondered that I must have forgotten because this house is locked for a decade. In an unfortunate incident, the whole family died. Since then, this house is known as haunted and nobody dared to buy it. He moved to go and then stopped and told me the whole family was very fond of fast food though. We stood watching each other's faces for a long time and came back home, thinking it a blessing from God, and prayed for the family to rest in peace.